Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, All Things Keto with Kelsey. I'm Kelsey and I'm here with my dad today. He's visiting from Ohio and we have been working on an egg noodle recipe while he's been visiting, and we're going to show you what we're doing, and I'll share some alterations that we've made to the recipe in the description, but mostly we're just going to show you us doing it. So hope you enjoy. We are going to take our blender. This is a Vitamix blender, and we're going to put all of our ingredients into the blender and mix until it's pretty homogeneous. So Dad's going to crack 3 eggs in there while I measure out the other ingredients. So I have been using our kitchen scale for this recipe. A paper plate and then zero out the scale. And we are going to use 30 grams of butter, or the recipe says 2 tablespoons or 30 grams, and we've noticed it's been a little bit over 2 tablespoons. And that's right at 30. So I'll stick that in there. And then we're going to use almond flour for this recipe, and the recipe said 4 tablespoons or 24 grams. But we are finding that 4 tablespoons is more than 24 grams. So I think I've been packing it, but the first time we did it, it worked really well. So we're going to keep kind of packing the 4 tablespoons. So that 4 tablespoons came to 28 grams this time, so that's pretty close to 30 grams. So finally we're going to use 60 grams of cream cheese. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. So 60 grams, or about 1/4 of a cup. That's 40, 57, 59. Yeah, 62. Okay, and then I'm going to do, I think, a heaping 4th teaspoon of salt is what I've been doing. Okay, I'm going to take this over to the blender, blend it up, and then we'll show you. But scraping down the sides, make sure you get all of the ingredients mixed well so that you have a real consistent noodle. And you can tell it's pretty smooth, but it's also pretty thin. So we're gonna pour it onto a sheet pan. Okay, so we have taken parchment paper and cut it as close to exactly the size of the pan, and we've greased it really thoroughly. We're gonna pour the batter right onto this greased parchment paper pan, and then we're gonna spread it out really good. Seems a lot smaller than the other one. Make sure you get all of that batter so that you don't let anything go to waste. Then you're going to put these on the middle rack in an oven that was preheated to 350 degrees, and start by setting the timer for 5 minutes. Okay, so here's our first pan of egg noodles, and the timer went off at 5 minutes, and we put them back in for 2 more minutes so that the edges would start to brown a little bit. It seems like my oven might be a little bit uneven, so like not level, so it looks like the egg mixture screwed over to the back of the pan. But we'll cool these, and then we'll show you how we cut them and let you know if they turned out. these noodles. They hold together pretty well.
Why don't you scoop them up and put them down here?
Okay.
Substandard.
Yeah. So this is the start. This is one batch of those egg noodles, and we've got another pan over here cooling. We're gonna cool it completely, and then we'll cut it up again like that. All right, and that's how we made our egg noodles. I will be linking the recipe in the description below with the notes of how we changed it. I think the only thing we ended up changing was that we added some salt to it. My dad is going to keep playing with this recipe at home and maybe add some xanthan gum for a little bit more texture. But overall, we felt like for the first couple of tries, these turned out really well. So we served them with beef and broth, and then another day we had them with chicken and broth. And both times they were just really satisfying, and they just they satisfied the craving of having some sort of noodle in a soup. And even my kids really enjoyed them. We ended up taking the beef and noodles to a potluck at church, and all the keto people were super happy with a noodle option. So if you want to give this recipe a try, definitely do that and let me know how you liked it. I hope wherever you are today that you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon, friends.